3 months ago, Greta Thunberg and other activists were detained by Israel as they attempted to break the naval blockade of Gaza. Today, many of those on board embarked on the same journey, aiming to deliver food and supplies to the enclave.
It's the largest mission of its kind. A flotilla of boats leaving Barcelona, trying to get aid to Gaza. More than 20 vessels carrying people from 44 countries, including campaigner Greta Thunberg.
The story here is about Palestine. The story here is how people are being deliberately deprived of the very basic means to survive. And the story here is how the world can be silent and how those in power, those who are supposed to represent us, are in every possible way betraying and failing Palestinians and all oppressed peoples of the world.
Greta Thunberg-led Freedom Flotilla says the Israeli army has boarded its vessel. The video from the activist social media account shows the last moment on board before connection was lost. The Navy had previously ordered the ship, which was on its way to bring aid to Gaza, to turn around. In a pre-recorded video, Thunberg is calling for international pressure for her release.
If you see this video, we have been intercepted and kidnapped in international waters by the Israeli occupational forces or forces that support Israel. I urge all my friends, family and comrades to put pressure on the Swedish government to release me and the others as soon as possible.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. Let's start with Greta Thunberg. She's heading to Gaza on a boat. You think the people in that region have suffered enough, but no, now they have the little Swedish doom goblin en route to the war zone to save the day.
We'll attempt to again sail towards Gaza and to try to break the siege and open up a humanitarian corridor by delivering aid. Keep trying everything we can, even if the odds are against us, to try to protest and do everything we can to stand against Israel's atrocities and war crimes.
And Greta Thunberg got a little bit emotional, or at least she tried to, when describing the goals of the Freedom Flotilla. We really need to keep these theatre kids out of geopolitics.
We are doing this because no matter what odds we are against, we have to keep trying, because the moment we stop trying is when we lose our humanity. And no matter how dangerous this mission is, it is nowhere near as dangerous as the silence of the entire world.
Now just imagine the arrogance, the delusion, the spectacular stupidity of believing that the Israelis or even Hamas give a flying fruit bat about what Greta and her bunch of weirdo, nose ring wearing, pronoun announcing lefty mates think.
We're on the Madeleine. We have been trying to sail to Gaza with aid, with solidarity and love for so long, and we are one huge step closer to getting to Gaza now.
And it was all fun and games and sing-alongs for a while.
Break the siege of the silence, when they hide the children.
But as Greta and her mates neared the border, they spotted drones, and then came the calls for help.
Hello everyone, we are reporting here from the Madeleine. We are right now at 80 kilometers from Greek lands and 68 kilometers from Greek territorial borders. What happened is that we just spotted a drone, and we confirmed it is a drone, but we just lost visual with it. We could have either turned back or turned off the lights. We need your help.
Now, earlier in the program, Army, I featured Greta Thunberg and her expedition to Gaza. What do you make of the Swedish activist's latest bit of, activism?
Yeah, she's a gross, narcissistic fool. Was that clear enough for you? Was that enough? Like, did I hedge my bets there? No, she's an awful, terrible person.
Pretty clear.
You know, I want to do a how dare you to an Israeli naval corvette with its 32 launch cells of Barak air-to-surface missiles. I want her to pull that with the IDF, okay? See how far that gets. I want to be there for that. Look, they're saying they're starving Gaza, right? Feed Gaza. Yeah, I don't think you're the one feeding Gaza. I think you may have forgotten that Israel has sent 1.6 million tons, 1.6 tons of food to the Gazans to feed them. Look, there's been a connection between radical environmentalism and the Palestinians for years. I mean, if you go to an environmental rally, you will always see a Free Palestine rally at the same time. That should say it all to you right there.
Well, it's the usual suspect. There is this unholy alliance between the hard left with Islamists. It's all, they share a common enemy, which is the West and conservatives.